It all began in 1932 when India's Test cricketing journey started at the Lord's Cricket Ground. And the following year, the first ever Test match on Indian soil was conducted in Mumbai, with England being the opponent. In that game, the legendary Lala Amarnath became the first Indian player to score a Test 100. Not just the first Test or century, this rivalry went on to mark many firsts and iconic moments of Indian cricket. Turn to the millennium and Headingley in 2002, a Test match made memorable on two counts. First, it was the only occasion when the big three of Indian batting, Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul, Dravid and Sourav Ganguly, scored hundreds in the same innings. And second, that Test also became the second instance when India had won an away Test by an innings margin. Fast forward to the 2005-06 series in India, a time that witnessed the debut of Sir Alastair Cook. Drafted in from an England A squad due to the sudden mental health-related departure of Marcus Trescothick, Cook made sure that the world took notice of his batting, scoring 60 and 104 not out in his debut Test at Nagpur. In the 2007 series, multiple match winners emerged for India, with the young MS Dhoni saving the Lord's Test with the help of weather gods by scoring an unbeaten 76. While at Nottingham, Zaheer Khan showed his class, picking up 9 wickets in the match and helping India win the game. In the third Test at the Oval, Anil Kumble scored one of the most popular hundreds in Test cricket. In a batting lineup that boasted of Tendulkar, Dravid, Ganguly, Dhoni and Lakshman, Kumble also turned out to be India's only Test centurion on that tour. The Test match ended in a draw and the visitors won a series in England after 21 years. The 2008-2009 series was played in India with the backdrop of the ghastly 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks. India won the hastily arranged rescheduled two-match series 1-0, courtesy of their second highest chase of 387 at Chennai. Centurion Sachin Tendulkar lifted the mood of the nation through his on-field efforts as he dedicated the special victory to the victims of the Mumbai terror attack. The next decade turned out to be in England's favour as they dethroned India from the top of ICC's Test rankings in 2011, inflicting a 4-0 whitewash on the tourists. Despite losing the first Test in 2012-13, England bounced back brilliantly at Mumbai and Kolkata to emerge victorious 2-1 after drawing the fourth Test at Nagpur. This series will forever be remembered for Alastair Cook's 300s in 4 Tests and arguably the best innings by a visiting batsman in India, Kevin Pietersen's 186 at Mumbai. India started the 2014 tour with a high-scoring draw at Nottingham, but what followed was a historic win at Lord's. Career-defining innings by Ajinkya Rahane and the unforgettable spells by Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Ishant Sharma all contributed towards India's first Test win at the Mecca of cricket after 1986. Establishing himself as one of the top 4 batsmen in world cricket, there were high expectations from Virat Kohli to deliver on his first tour of England. However, it came as no surprise that with Kohli's horror run with the bat, Team India slumped to a 3-1 series defeat. In 2016-17, Team India was in no mood to let history repeat itself. The hosts scored an enormous amount of runs in the 5 Tests as Pujara did a Pujara with 100 at Vizag. Virat Kohli's 235 on a turner in Mumbai turned out to be the defining innings of that series, while Karun Nair became the second Indian after Virender Sehwag to score a triple 100 in the 5th Test at Chennai. A dominant India won the series 4-0. Sometimes numbers don't showcase the real contest between two sides, and the 4-1 result in England's favour in 2018 is a prime example of that. The highlight of this tour was Virat Kohli getting past his 2014 horrors, and how. From the first match to winning the Player of the Series award, Kohli had a complete transformation in England. With the ball, Ishant Sharma continued his red-hot form from 2014, picking up 18 wickets and got strong support from Jasprit Bumrah and Mohammad Shami. Except for the Lord's Test, India was in contention for victory in each match, and skipper Joe Root admitted the same after the series was concluded. Coming to 2021, both teams are high on confidence with away series wins recently. Home conditions might favour India, but get ready for another scintillating series between these two sides.